Hey guys, this is an introduction video for the Node Compiler add-on for Blender. So the core feature of this add-on is that it can compare two node trees in Blender and check if they are equivalent or not. And based on that, the add-on can help you link equivalent materials, equivalent geometry node modifiers, and equivalent node groups together. And it can also help you to clean up your node trees by reusing some equivalent branches. So let me demonstrate you how this is going to work. So first, in these scenarios, we can see we have a lot of objects. They are using two kinds of materials. One is this blue one, the other one is this orange one. Although they are the same, but we can see these materials are not linked together. So if I change one of them, it will not affect others. So what if we want to link the equivalent materials together? Very quickly, we can select all these objects and Control L, or you can find the menu options here. Link, I believe it is here, link node compiler, link equivalent materials. It can also be found here. Okay, so we can also use the hotkey to apply these operations. And with one click, we can see now all the equivalent materials are linked together. And now if I change one of them, others going to be changed together. Okay, so this is the first first operations that this add-on provides. And also, it can help you join objects based on materials. Here, we can choose join by materials. And you can see all these objects with the same materials, with the equivalent materials, will be joined together. So the 8 objects now becomes only 2. Another use case of this add-on is that it can help you to link equivalent geometry node modifier together. So in reality, you might have a very long list of geometry node modifier and other modifiers here. And you have no idea which of them are equivalent. So this add-on can help you check the modifier automatically. So as you can see in this case, these two are actually the same. They have the same inner structure. So you can use node compiler, link equivalent node modifier. And as you can see, after these operations, these two modifiers are using the same geometry node groups because originally their geometry node tree are the same. This add-on can also help you automatically find the equivalent node groups within your node trees. For example, in this case, we have 3 node groups that have equivalent inner structures, but they are not linked together. And with this add-on here, under Tool, you can find Node Compiler panel here. So you can click on these options, link equivalent node groups, and it will automatically detect equivalent node groups within the current active materials and link them together. So you can see this number shows how many users are currently using these node groups. So now all these 3 node groups are using the same inner node groups. So if I change one of them, like the other 2 will also be changed. You can also apply these operations to multiple objects. Just select multiple objects in the scene and choose node compiler link equivalent shader node groups. This will apply to all the shader node group. Also, if you want to apply these operations within the geometry node groups, you can choose this one. This will link the equivalent geometry node groups together. Okay. This add-on can also help you to clean up your node trees. For example, in this case, we have some separated nodes that are not linked to any output. So these will be considered redundant. And also, if you look carefully, you will see this mixed node mixed two equivalent nodes together. And this mixed shader, its two inputs are actually the equivalent. So with this clean up node trees operations, it will automatically help you to simplify your node trees by removing redundant node branches. So it is very convenient if you want to simplify your node trees. So the last operation is called compressed node tree. So basically this operation will help you reuse the node in your node tree as much as possible. For example, in this case we have 4 mapping, 3 texture coordinate, color ramp, 2 color ramp. Let's see what will happen if we compress it. Now you can see we can achieve basically the same result by using just these nodes. So this function will really help you to improve your node trees readability. But according to my test, it will not help you improve your render speed. It will not help you save time in rendering. Oh, I forgot to mention about the settings of this add-on. So to install our add-on, nothing special. You just need to choose our zip package and install it. And after installations, you can find it here. This add-on does have one preference, which is called precision. So basically, when comparing the numbers of the node, it will round the number to n decimal place. So you can control the n here, which is called precision. So by default, it would be 5.